Me and Paul are just looking for our hotel now, because we're staying in a different one to Alan. Hotel Tic Tac. Oh, got a car at me chuff. That was the shortest, most traumatic trip on a motorcycle I've ever done. Probably 1 kilometre from Pink My Bike to Hotel Tic Tac. Cars coming at you from all angles, people stopping on roundabouts and then pretending they're going to give way to you and then setting off, and people aiming for you when you're trying to park, and all sorts of shenanigans. But anyway, in the hotel room, dropping my gear off. We're going to go back to look at the bike in a minute. This is my room. Just caught two, well I say caught two guys. There was two guys, I'll show you, got a balcony. There was two guys fiddling with my top box. I don't know what they were actually doing. I say fiddling, touching my top box. Because my bike was down there. Paul's is down there, look. So yeah, my bike was there and somebody was out there fiddling, touching up my top box. So I've moved it now into the hotel parking, which is what the it's a crack. There we go, I'll get there in a minute. Yeah, there's a little car parking area up the road, so I've parked it in there. Right, let's get ready to go. Oh, there's Paul. Is that Paul? No, that's not Paul. I don't know where he's gone. Everybody's trying to run into you here. It's a bit of a nightmare. Look at this. What's going on here? That wasn't too bad. We just had someone pull straight out and try and T-bone us. Oh, it was down there, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Is that Paul coming down there? And then left again. Well, hopefully Paul's already here, because 1 minute he was outside the hotel with us and I went to get my bike and then he went there. It was just up here. Right, oh actually I need to turn round. Here he is. Check this out. They're letting us store our bikes in their own personal garage. Wow, look at this. How cool is this? Love you, Dave.
Dave.
What's your name again?
Francisco.
Francisco. Love you, Francisco.
Easier than João, no?
And well, it's Dave now.
Dave.
We changed it. You filmed me pulling it off before, aren't you?
Well, don't tell everybody.
Oh, that was for OnlyFans, wasn't it?
I don't want to get in your camera shot either.
Oh, see if I could get this off, but you need a puller. Have you got a flat screwdriver?
You're not going to try and pull it off.
No, I just want to be able to.
You see it doing it?
It's not the cam chain touching the second gear, it's the cam chain tensioner
Is that
actually
plastic bit on the
rubbing
end of the tensioner?
the gear.
That's what stops it with the plastic.
If
then.
you,
Yeah.
you might step in front of the camera for a minute,
Yeah, go
just
on.
so I can show you. If I got a pointy thing, right, if you look down there, see this piece that I'm touching here?
Yeah.
That's the cam chain tensioner, okay?
Yeah.
Now look at the very end of it there. Can you see it's a bit burred?
Yeah, I can see it.
And see this here?
That's the second gear.
That's second gear. Now if you watch when I move the gear selector, see it moving?
Yeah, I can see it.
So basically, the actual tensioner arm itself is touching the gear.
Will that be that bit of plastic though on the end? If it's deteriorated a little bit.
Or is it on this bit?
I don't know without taking the flywheel off because I can't. I need a screwdriver in a minute.
He's just brought some stuff down for you.
Is he?
Looks like a Phillips though.
Don't move those around.
I'm not touching them, don't worry. My beer those important.
You can see on the end of it it's burred, and if I move the gear selector, you can see that there, which I think is second gear, is touching the cam chain tensioner arm, and you can see where it's burred it over on the end. So the next thing we need to do is know.
Just take the weight of the bike and you just slid my foot back as you were changing gear.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Okay.
Yep, good.
So is it because of that? Send you up.
I'm sure you'll have another
All right,
smoke
while
with you.
Wookie's outside combing his hair, I could be in here putting it together, and you'll be out there. What do you reckon? Yeah, it's done. Vroom, and off,
Ask you a question.
and off we go. Do you know what I mean?
I can ask you a question on both. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, okay, I'm ready. I was born ready. I was. I haven't had any of this yet.
So Lee, my big question is, most of all,
Yes.
how hard is it now to let anybody fix it when you literally could just do this in 10 minutes, 20 minutes?
The thing is, people are going to think I'm talking nonsense just for YouTube-ness.
You are attached to this bike as much
But
as me now.
I don't, I genuinely don't want anyone touching it. I know that was probably really stupid and whatever, I don't know. But yeah,
Well, it is
I'm a bit
called
funny.
Ashworth, isn't it?
I'm
For
a
a
bit funny
reason.
about it, yeah.
It's hard to let someone else do it, but
Yeah,
there's nothing you can do.
I know. Well, there is something I can do. I could order the bits, send them over,
And then-
ride over myself, or if we came here, instead of going to where we're going and fix it here and then we go, but obviously we're in the wrong place, they'd have to put the bike in the van and us,
Unless you come early and go back.
unless I came early.
We'll
I want
talk
to do it
about that
myself.
off camera.
We'll talk about it off camera,
But I
but
can see it. I see you want
I'm,
to do
I'm
it.
really struggling, genuinely. I'm not just
No,
messing
I can
about.
see it.
I'm genuinely struggling because why? Don't get me wrong. This sounds. I've got a garage myself, obviously, but I'm not slagging off garages because most garages are fine. And once you've got a reputation with that garage and you're a regular customer of that garage, most people will look after you. But there are the odd one that
Yeah.
might be like, oh yeah, no, it needs this, it needs that, it needs everything you can think of. It's going to be £2,000. I don't know. Yeah.
Hard,
I
isn't it?
just want to do it myself, really. Anyway, I'll try and work out a plan.
If you can find somebody who can fix it,
Action.
then we'll fix it.
Right. Oh, can you just have a look and check that I'm in shot if I stand here?
Have you been shot, as you say?
Actually, I'll stand here.
Just definitely in shot now.
Is he in shot?
This what I can't remember his name.
Francesco.
If you
Francesco.
all
Dave.
go over that way by half a foot.
Antonio.
Have a foot this way. Have a foot there. Just a picture.
Yep.
Or
No,
Yeah,
no,
we're
no,
good.
film it.
film it.
Okay.
Now you step back now.
He's moved out a bit. Right. Is he in shot?
Not quite.
No.
Now you are.
Go,
Right.
it's good. Right,
Don't move.
it's fine because
So, we've come up with a plan then. Well, actually, new Dave has come up with a plan, haven't you?
yeah.
So, tell the viewers what the
So
plan is.
the plan is we're gonna fly the bikes one day earlier.
Fly?
Not fly, drive the
Okay.
bikes. Drive.
We could put wings on them.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Yeah, like a Pegasus.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So we're gonna drive the bikes a day earlier to you guys, so you can fix it
Yeah.
The first-
in Porto.
in Porto,
In
next to the
Porto.
hotel,
Okay.
and then in the next morning you're gonna do the tour as expected.
Yeah.
Just so the only thing that changes is us delivering you the bikes a day earlier, just because of the mechanical.
So I'll buy
That's
the parts. I'll bring the parts on the plane
And tools.
internally, right, to get
Yeah.
them through customs. We'll get off the plane at Porto. New Dave, Francesco, Antonio, is he coming?
No.
No, Antonio's busy burying
No, it's just gonna
some
come.
of the cartel. I won't mention. We'll edit that out. It'll be okay. I don't know if they might recognise him or not. But anyway, so you're going to bring the bike to us in Porto. I'll fix it wherever, even in the rain.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Or
awesome.
on the hotel lobby.
I like that in the hotel lobby.
And we need oil.
We'll
Can't
sort
bring oil
that.
on the plane.
No.
We'll sort it out.
We'll sort that.
Yeah.
So, and that's not going to put you out. too
No,
much.
no, for us it's actually
Better.
it's even better.
Yeah.
It works out for us.
You don't need to wake up.
So early, yeah.
So we've got a plan. It's the biggest thing.
I'm a little bit confused with one part is how it doesn't affect them because they're.
going to hire a vehicle and get it a day early, and then the bikes are there anyway.
But doesn't that mean that you've done an extra day?
No, because instead of hiring the van on the second, we hire the van on the first. And then the bikes are there, so we don't need to hire it on the second. So we just change the hiring one day before.
Oh, you hire it and drop it off at another depot, another hire place.
Yeah. No, we drive the van back. So we hire it here, and then we drive the
But that
van
means
back.
you've got the van for an extra day of hire, doesn't it?
No, because we changed the rental one day earlier. That's it.
Simple.
It'll all work out.
Everything is simple.
Yeah, it'll
Keep
work
it simple,
out. It'll
stupid.
work out.
Okay.
Yeah.
We make
Love
a
you,
plan.
new Dave.
We've
He's
got a
great,
plan.
isn't he?
We've got a plan.
So that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy the parts in England, bring them with us on the plane. They're going to bring the monkey bikes, including Helmet Head's monkey bike, to us in Porto, which is how many kilometres away?
211.
200 then. Yeah.
211 kilometres. This is how awesome these guys at Pink My Bike are, right? There's awesome, right? I can't show you where they are on the scale because it won't be in shot of camera anymore. That's how high up from awesome that these guys are. They're going to bring the bike to us, I'm going to fix it, and then we're going to go and have leg free as planned.
Exactly.
One
Happy
day
days.
it's enough to fix it.
Let's hug.
It's enough to fix it.
Yes, yes, let's hug.
Yeah. Okay.
You got to hug Alan as well.
After a double hug.
Oh, I'm going to get involved. Guess what I've done?
Not very spicy sauce.
No, but you can ask for
Guess what's happened? Because I've used my, what I do when I go away is I use a credit card because I learned a lesson once. I bought a load of cameras, a deal that was too good to be true. Turns out it was too good to be true. I sucked Wookie into this deal as well, but Wookie used a credit card and he got his money back, but because I used a debit card I lost all the money. So when I come on these trips I use a credit card and then I pay it off. So I've used my credit card so much that they basically on the app I've now got to put a number in, a 6-digit number, not my thumbprint, and I can't remember the number, and I've done it twice. I've only got one more go. If I block it, I'm stuck in Portugal because I can't get home. So this could be interesting. I've got a thing on a plate, on a table with my buddies. We got New Dave, we got Francesco, we got Paul, Alan. What are these called again?
Francesinha.
What is it?
Francesinha.
Well, that's what this is called.
Francesinha.
It's a bit like a croque monsieur, but bigger. So it's basically a croque monsieur on
Have you
steroids.
tasted?
No, I'm about to. I've been doing the Fritz. been doing the frits because that's how I roll. I do frits first and then I go in for the kill. I go in hard as well.
On sauce.
Right, cut there, cut. Right, I might have dropped a bit of a bollock here because now my bike's in that garage and I got to carry all this lot to the Pink My Bike shop, wearing all this full gear. This is going to be awesome. Right, let's go. At Pink My Bike, after I gave myself some kind of coronary or something carrying all my car, but it wasn't actually that far, but when you're in full adventure mode gear, it's a bit of a nightmare. Yeah, we're going for a little poodle, go and have some food, and then I got to come back. I got to find a laundrette, wash my clothes because I'm on my last pair of pants. I think that was a couple of days ago, to be totally honest with you. And then I'm going to start making my way back. But yes, we're going for a little ride now. I'm with Joel, but I've renamed him Dave. He's now going to tell us where we're going on the monkeys, on the Pink Monkey bikes.
Right, so now we're going to start from Pink My Bike, of course. We're going to go up north to a national park. We go to this typical village, it's protected. We're going to have a little shot of, it's a special thing that they do it locally there. Then we're going to go to this small town that it's in between the border. So the town is the border, where half of the town is Portuguese and half is Spanish. At some point we're going to go around the town, past some rivers, going through some nice bridges, and then we come back to the shop.
Cool.
Here for lunch.
That sounds great.
Perfect.
Sounds like a crack, doesn't it, dude?
Be a good diner.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, no racing today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right, okay, brilliant. Let's do it.
Cheers.
I got my drone on my back, which is I've only done that once before on my FXDR, and it's a little bit of a pain in the sphincter because oh, is that just fallen over?
Yeah, as far as he falls. The faster he goes around the bend, you see, the more it's exposure.
Oh, you want it like that? Oh, that's gonna cool. Is that your one or his?
No, it's not mine. No, it's not. Oh, you put mine on the new
Right. What could possibly go wrong? No, nothing's going to go wrong. Okay. I got GoPro batteries in my pockets, and see, normally I got all my gear and no idea in my top box, but because we're just going on a little pink excursion, I've got it all about my Python. So I've got my drone swinging around on my back. I got another GoPro in this pocket, batteries in this pocket. But it's what you got to do to try and get a little bit of footage. I hope that 360 don't fall off. I sometimes think about getting a 360, but it's not for me just yet because I don't know what I'm doing with everything I've got yet, as you guys will notice, no doubt. And it's another thing to learn. It's more editing time. So yeah, I'll get one later, I think. Right, I'll be recording. Yeah, and that's the drone hitting me in the elbow. That's gonna be good. Right, so let's have a little sample of what we're going to be doing. I mean, it's a different place, but in May, when me and Alex and the Wookster come over, we're flying over to get these bikes, and they're touring us around a different part of Portugal. I don't understand the road layouts here at all. They just come at you. They just come at you from all angles, like a German porn film. Yeah, that hotel last night was a little bit, it was okay, but it was okay. That's about all you can say about that, really. I don't know if I've told you guys what the plan is. Is that a nun? No. Yeah, I don't know if I've told you what the plan is, but basically regarding Alan's bike, oh my god, do you see what I mean? They just come at you from all angles. That everybody wants to kill you here. Anyway, so I found out what the issue is pretty much with Alan's bike. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm taking his exhaust end can home with me on my GS. I'm going to, what are we doing? I'm going to buy the parts I need for his bike in the UK, and then when me and Alex and Wookie come out for the having a technical issue. See, this is a behind the scenes shenanigans that everybody doesn't see. All this sort of faffness is why it takes so long to do any of this stuff. But anyway, I'll carry on. So yeah, I'm going to fly out on the plane with Alex and Wookie with the exhaust. I'm going to repair the exhaust, the baffle. I'm going to bring the parts for the cam chain tensioner, etc. And new name Dave, he's going to bring the bike up to us, which he was going to do anyway, in the van from the shop to where the airport is, Porto, which is about 200 and something kilometres. That part was the plan anyway. They're bringing the bikes to us near the airport. But now what I'm going to do is basically fix the bike in the car park, so that'll be entertaining. I'll probably explain all this again later anyway. He's got Honda stickers and Honda shit with him.
So this is the vice president of Honda Monkey Portugal.
Ah.
We have the president. You know the president is talking to you. This is the vice president. Is from here, Ragazza. He's a friend of ours who helped us a lot in the start. He wants to give you some stickers.
Cool.
Take some pictures.
Obrigado.
Obrigado.
Look at this little puppy here, look. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Right then, here for Sausage Fest. So, new Dave, what is this?
Some sort of honey mixed with aquavita. you know, burning water. You don't have this.
Vodka.
No, it's not vodka. We do it from the grapes. So
Wine.
we kind of boil them.
Fortified wine.
Fortified, no, but very strong. This, if you do without the honey, this would be what 50, 60. So it burns on.
Is it like
on fire.
mead?
I have a problem.
Is it like
Don't you have like
mead,
schnapps or
dude?
something like that?
Oh.
In Denmark they call it schnapps. Here we call it.
Yes.
In Italy they call it aquavita, and it's done from grapes where they boil the most of the grapes after the wine production. Then the alcohol rises, right? Evaporates, and then it condensates, and then
So
they
it's
get
distilled.
Yeah.
Yes, still yeah.
Okay.
Distilled
Mind
grape
your back.
and then they add the local
What was it again?
Aquavita.
Oh,
aquavita.
no, I was trying to say thank you.
Ah,
What was it again?
Obrigado.
Obligada.
Da,
Yeah,
yeah.
because she's a lady, so obligada. Yeah. By the time I thought of it, she was gone.
She was listening.
Right. So we're going for it then.
Yeah, this is the moment.
So
the moment we're going to
we're trying-
ka-ching this. Oh, can we all get
Oh, hang
together
on.
for the ka-ching?
Oh, you got to stick your finger out as well. Oh.
Oh, don't cross the finger.
Cheers, guys.
Here we go.
Sorry, guys.
That's like
That's been oaked as well. Has that been stored in oak?
Oh, it's nice.
Oak. Like oak.
Yeah,
nice.
I guess they do it in.
once you get over the initial shock,
That is, wow.
it is nice. It's like
Very nice.
oh, Wookie would be
Stronger
all
than you
over
said it
this.
was, though.
It's good, isn't it?
It's stronger than.
Strong.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
I got to take some back for Wookie
That's
somehow.
not like that brandy in my flask.
You can have
They
some.
do it
It's a little bit
probably
whiskey-ish.
she sells. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah?
I guess she sells.
It's a bit whiskey-ish, isn't it?
It's yeah.
Yeah, it is.
But it's that honey. You can taste that honey smooths it out, isn't it? I like that. Oh, very much I like it.
I can feel the burn.
Yeah.
Feel the after effect. Do you feel the burn?
Holy crap!
you get the burn?
I think we need to take a slightly steadier ride home.
Wow.
Yeah. What I've just experienced
That's,
is the afterburn going down my throat.
That's hot. Yeah, I got to see if I get Wookie some of that.
Aguardente e mel.
I bought a bottle. I bought a bottle.
Right, so that's what she told me now, the story. So they do this during the winter, and it's quite hard to mix this aquavita with the honey. So she puts 5 liter jars every 5. So she only does 5 liters at a time, right? She puts the 5 liter jar next to the fire pit, so he kind of warms up, and then during the night while she watching TV, she mixes it, and then next morning she mixes it. So it takes quite some days to mix.
Oh, right,
to
a lot of work
to get this,
involved.
yeah, so this, if you don't mix it, at some point it will start to have different colors. So it become more white here, more dark, and then
Oh,
you can see
okay.
that.
I'll keep mixing it.
Yeah.
Right, that's that done. Which way are we going? Oh, going back the way we came. Yeah, that was really cool. That lady, bless her, her husband used to make that drink, and he's sadly passed away, so she carries on and does it. Bless her. So I had to buy a bottle to take back. So it's in Alan's rucksack at the minute, so hopefully that'll be alright, because I got nowhere to put it. Yeah, Dave was saying that the houses, like, oh god, back in the 1800s they had the cattle underneath, and that provided like the warmth up through the floor up to the upstairs where the people were living in it, basically. So we were just looking at the house, but right, we're going back to pink my bike now, because I'm going to have to get some Northage going on, because my Channel Tunnel, I dropped a bit of a bollock, to be honest. I didn't realise it was a bank holiday, and I just booked the Channel Tunnel ticket for the 7th, which is Friday. Today's the 4th, so I got to get a bit of Northage going down, get back.